And so in the last lesson we talked about adding polynomial, or just polynomials in general. Now we're going to talk about adding them. So let's say I had something like 4a squared plus 7a minus 12, and I was going to add that polynomial to negative 9a squared minus 6 plus 2a. Well, I'm going to take my like terms and add them together. So my like terms are going to be this 4a squared and this negative 9a squared. If I add those together, it's going to give me negative 5a squared. My next like terms, I'm going to take this 7a with the 2a. That's going to give me a total of 9a. And then finally I have this negative 12 and I have this negative 6. If I add those together, I get negative 18. So my final answer is negative 5a squared plus 9a minus 18. So let's look at what happens if we subtract polynomials. We'll write subtracting up here. In this case, we have 4a squared plus 7a minus, or that's actually what we had in the last example. Let's change it up here. We have 6a squared minus 8a plus 12b cubed minus the quantity, or the binomial, negative 11a squared plus 6b cubed. Notice how we have this negative here. We're subtracting the binomial. So let's change that to 6a squared minus 8a plus 12b cubed. And let's add 11a squared. Since we're subtracting a negative a squared, why don't we just make this addition? And then since we're subtracting this, we'll make that a negative. So we'll take away 6b cubed, basically just distributing the negative. So we have 6a squared and 11a squared to give me 17a squared. Negative a is the only term like it. And then 12b cubed and negative 6b cubed are going to give me 6b cubed when I subtract 6 from 12. If I put these in descending order, the b cubed has the highest power. It's going to come first. And then the 17a squared, and then finally the 8a. Let's look at, let's say we have a triangle and we're trying to find the perimeter. If we want to know the third side of the triangle. So we have two sides here, a poorly drawn triangle there. We've got x squared plus 7x plus 9. We've got 5x squared minus 13x plus 24. These are both sides. This is one side of the triangle. This is one side of the triangle. The total perimeter we're given as, I'm trying to dot my T there, 11x squared minus 29x plus 10. That's the total perimeter. So we take the total perimeter minus the two sides, and that's going to give us the mystery side. So we'll take 11x squared minus 29x plus 10, and we're going to subtract the quantity x squared plus 7x plus 9, and we're going to subtract the quantity from that 5x squared minus 13x plus 24. So that's going to simplify down to 11x squared minus 29x plus 10. We'll distribute this negative. So we get negative x squared minus 7x minus 9. Distribute the negative. We get minus 5x squared plus 13x minus 24. Now I'm going to erase up here to get some more space. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll expand the screen here if I can. I guess I can't do that. So now we're left with, actually what I can do is this. we have 11x squared and we have negative x squared. So we have 10x squared, and then we have 5x squared minus 5x squared. Forgot about him. So actually we're going to end up with 11 minus 1 minus 5. So we're going to end up with 5x squared. We have negative 29 minus another 7, which is going to take us to negative 35x. But then we're going to have a plus 13, which is going to give me negative 23x. And then 10 and negative 24 is going to give me negative 23. So the mystery side ends up being this polynomial here, which is in descending order, 5x squared minus 23x minus 23. And that's going to conclude our lesson on adding and subtracting polynomials. The key here to understand is whenever you're subtracting a polynomial, it's a must that you move that negative to all the items in the polynomial.